What is happening, guys? I am Sia, and today we are doing a summer rebuild of a team I detest. I'm a Leeds fan. I'm wearing the shirt. I'm a Leeds fan. I have Bielsa up here. He's everywhere in this room. There's Pablo there, and I feel dirty doing this. But one day we will beat Man United, and I don't want it to be this shambles it is now. I want it to be a proper Man United team so we can really gloat, because it would just be nice. It would be. We're living off that Beckford goal, and I want another one. It's still real to me, damn it. It's still real to me, damn it. Ten Hag's coming, so we are going to be using RDF tactics, Ten Hag tactic. I mean, that was a mouthful, wasn't it? But it will be linked down below. And I want to build something that will make Man United worthy of getting smashed by Leeds once more. So let's get stuck in, see who I plan on buying, who I have bought, and fingers crossed it will go better than, you know, every other manager that's been there since Alex Ferguson, which wouldn't really be a challenge, would it? Let's have a look. So we're on the 29th of July, and I've already signed the 3 players that I believe will make the change for this club. And if we get stuck into the transfers here, the history, we've spent a little bit of money. We've spent some money. First of all, a player I adore. I adore this man. Ivorian Ibrahim Sangare from PSV Eindhoven. And I mean, look at him. Work rate 17, teamwork 17. Very, very strong. Good physicals. Good some speed on it, to be fair. Strong and speed. A nice mixture in that defensive mid role. And marking 40, I just like him. I really like this man. It'd break my heart if he signed for Man United, but this is beneficial for me if he plays for them, so I'm more than happy with him joining the Red Devils. Next up, we have £54 million, Christopher Nkunku. Although on the game, obviously this is now a year behind where we actually are. So, in my opinion, this year's performance from him would mean he would get a very large transfer fee. I think £54 million is fair. He's already valued 105 to 116, and I think just, you know, Red Bull know these players are assets. They need to be sold. And I think if a team came in with a decent bid, like £52 million, he probably would leave. He probably could even command more. But very, very like this man. Finishing 16, dribbling 15, first touch 15. He's a player. He's given for PSG. He's a man. The fact that they hadn't even scouted him is insane to me. But he comes in, attacking mid-roll. It will mean Bruno drops back into the attack. You'll see the tactic in a minute, but you'll see where Bruno fits in. Right back, obviously, in my opinion, we did need Wan-Bissaka to leave because he's not good enough. And Atletico Madrid come in a £19.25 million bid, which opened the door to Nordi Mukiele, who, if you play FIFA, you also know him. Outstanding player. He's French, so I thought with Varane in the squad, him and Varane can link up, play very well together. One of the strongest national teams in the world. Man United do need to get these players that really represent their country. They've got Ronaldo, they've got Bruno. They do need these players that are massive on the world stage, and I do think Nordi Mukiele, he's only 23, he'll be there in the next few years. This is obviously the tactic from RDF, and you know, it is what it is. Ten Hag, RDF, he'll have a breakdown. He'll have a breakdown video. He is honestly insane at creating tactics, really manipulating the game into playing how Ten Hag would play. And this is who I've decided to have as my starting lineup. De Gea in goal, obviously probably one of the best keepers in the Premier. He just is. He's so good. He had a few off seasons, but he's really come back into his own. A lot of Man United fans want a centre back signing, but you know, Varane's very, very good. Although he is a little bit injury prone, and Maguire, he gets so much stick. I've given stick, but he's the fridge, and I think a bit of confidence in him, he'll be back to how he was before, where he just plays for England. He plays for England so well. A bit of confidence, he'll be back to that performances, and that is what Man United really do need to see. Left back, Luke Shaw, you know, I think consistent game time, he will improve for them. He's had a bit of, but he had a very, very long, when he played Euros, played the season, played Euros, played season again, he's knackered. He's knackered, that man. So he will start for this club. Mukiele comes in on the right, Sangare comes in the middle. I think I will actually change this round. No, Nkunku will play in the middle, because I do think that Fernandes just suits that role. He might have him pulling. It's better to have Fernandes performing brilliantly and Nkunku a little bit off. Rashford on the left. I think Marcus Rashford is a big confidence player. He has a lot of things going on outside of football, And I think when he gets his head back into it and says, you know, I need to perform, he will really shine bright. Sancho on the right, and then obviously Ronnie up top, CR7, the best to ever do it. I mean, that's probably going to get me battered, that, but he is my favourite. He's not my favourite player, but he's probably who I consider the best. I like Real Madrid, okay? Man United, he was a twat. At Man United, he got battered by, I think it was Batty, just absolutely wiped him out. It was brilliant to see. But for me, he'll be up top for this little summer rebuild. And as you can see, there was a few players that tried to offload. Phil Jones, Henderson, Martial, and it just didn't work out. Tellers as well. A lot of players, obviously, they didn't do well. So a lot of people aren't interested in these players. So it was hard to find the funds. Pereira had to leave for 5.5 to get Mukiele in, but I'm not too fussed. I'm quite happy with how this has gone. We will now simulate to the end of the season and see how this team got on, see how Ten Hag could potentially do. We'll now simulate to the end of the season, see how this got on, but I do think with just these 3 players brought in, it does change the entire landscape of this squad. So let's go, see how we get on. Can I restore Man United to their former glory? I honestly have a very good feeling about this, which is probably completely unjustified, but let's have a look. Here we are at the end, and although we didn't win the league, we have broken the City-Liverpool deadlock that has been there the last few years, finishing 2nd place. Let's have a look at the league table. I mean, 6 behind United. I mean, 6 behind City. It is not too bad, but City do have an incredibly strong squad. So, you know, with Pep in there as well, you'd imagine they would still be up there. But making a massive dent in how far they were before, so we're happy with this. We're happy. Let's have a look at the players that are here. Ronaldo with 32 goals, outperforming Erling Haaland. Rodrigo there with 23, which is weird to see. I mean, average rating wise, are we here? We have Ronaldo 4th, Bruno Fernandes 5th, Lindelof in 9th, and De Gea down there in 20th. De Gea being in there as being a keeper is actually really impressive. I mean, I can't see any other keepers there, so that is outstanding. It must mean we've done well in some way, shape, or form. Sancho with 16 assists is 2nd. Fernandes with 10. I mean, I'm kind of interested to see how the additions I have brought in have done. But let's go to the squad. I mean, Ronaldo played 57 times this season, 62 goals in total. That is outstanding. Rashford back in form with 24. Sancho with 19. And Nkunku only got 5, which is disappointing. But where am I signings here? Mukiele with a 7.02 and a Singara with a 6.96 is good to see. I mean, it shows they're getting involved. But first season in the Premier League. Nkunku with a 6.84, he played 54 games. He's probably not used to playing so many games at such a high level. I mean, these players haven't played the Premier League before, so it is going to be an adaptation for them. But let's have a look at how we got on here. I want to see the competitions first, actually. We won the Friendly Cup. We won something this year. We got silverware. We won up in the Carabao. 5th round by Everton and the quarterfinals to Lazio, which is disappointing, really. Let's have a look at how we got on. Any big results? 4-2 against West Ham. Let's have a look at the Europa League group stage. We had Feyenoord, Rennes and Bodo Glimt, and we battered them. We absolutely battered them repeatedly and finished top of the group there. So that's really good to see. I mean, going on beyond that, let's see who we played. We had Midtjylland, who we beat 8-1 in aggregate. And then, you know, we got battered twice by Lazio, which is weird, really. Immobile getting a goal. Immobile getting 4 in that game. Weird. It's weird to see how we can obviously perform against clubs in the Premier League when we lost there to Arsenal in the Carabao Cup final. But we beat Chelsea 5-0. Beat Arsenal here. And where's City? Yeah, did we win in City? We lost 1-0 there against City. And we beat them 5-2 there. It's weird that it hasn't really transformed. I mean, the back end of the season, we did fall off, so it could have something to do with that. I mean, playing City just before the first leg isn't exactly ideal situation, is it? But the 4-0 there really got the confidence up, which makes the 4-2 even more disappointing. The formation flew at the start of the season, then, you know, we hit a blip kind of around March and April. Or more April. So if we go in medical centre, injury history, we're looking for April. So here in April, we had quite a few players out, actually. We had Singari out, we had Ronaldo out for 3 days. McTominay went out in the Lazio game, same as Sangare. They missed the second leg. It's disappointing, that. It is disappointing. Quite surprising that we didn't. I thought we would smash Lazio, so that is different. But a second place means we're in the Champions League. So that would be, I mean, if they get in second place and Leeds beat them, I'm buzzing with that. So, you know, we'll take it for what it's worth. We did draw against Leeds, so Leeds do have that little bow in the string. Little string to the bow. But second place, I'm happy with that. I think that has been a successful little summer rebuild. So thank you for watching, guys. Like, subscribe, comment down below what you think. And, I mean, I'm a Leeds fan. Although we finished second, I really don't really care that much, do I? Stay safe, guys.